The miracle no one wanted. No one cared about Varea anymore. Once a genetic prodigy of the Threxan Dominion, she had been engineered to outthink supercomputers and manipulate complex energy matrices with her mind. But when her abilities turned unstable, when her visions grew erratic and her powers flickered like a faulty star, the Dominion cast her out, discarded like broken machinery. She lived in the rust-belt ruins of their outer world now, alone in a shattered dome, surrounded by echoes of technology that no longer worked. She sang to the winds. She built machines that did nothing. To her people, she was mad, useless, forgotten, until the human crashed from the sky. His pod slammed into dry red soil like a meteor, not far from where she gathered power crystals that still hung beneath the dunes. Varea found him bleeding, unconscious, armor cracked and comms dead. She tilted her head. He was unlike the Dominion. Rough, warm-blooded, filled with noise and breath and fire. Something about him pulsed with life. She carried him back to her dome. Days passed. He awoke in fragments, his first words a gasp. "Where am I?" "Not important," she said, placing cool palms on his chest. "But you are broken. I will fix you." "Are you a doctor?" "I am something," she replied with a smile. His name was Lieutenant Aaron Keller, a scout. His ship had been shot down during a failed recon mission. He had expected to die alone. Instead, he found her, singing to sparks and whispering to machines that hadn't worked in years. "You talk like a poet," he said once, half joking. She looked at him with wonder. "You listen like no one ever has." He watched her work in the nights, shaping arcs of energy with trembling hands, weaving failing tech back into something almost magical. She wasn't useless. She was brilliant. Erratic, yes, but in her chaos there was genius. "You've built systems I can't even name," he told her. "My people said I was defective," she murmured, not looking at him. "Too emotional. Too human," they said. "Then they're fools." She blinked at him. "Do you really think so?" "I don't think. I know." Their conversations deepened. She shared half-memories of stars and dreams that collapsed like supernovae. He told her about Earth, about messy, unpredictable people who failed all the time but never gave up on each other. "Will I be accepted there?" she asked one night. Aaron nodded. "You'd be a miracle." Her lip trembled. Then came the Dominion. A sleek warship descended one morning in a growl of thunder. Soldiers poured out, scanning the area, led by a Threxan commander whose voice boomed. "Return our asset." Aaron stepped between them and Varea. "She's not an asset. She's a person." The commander sneered. "She is malfunctioning. Dangerous." Aaron raised his weapon. "She saved my life. If she's dangerous, it's because you made her that way." Varea stood beside him, her fingers glowing. "I won't go back," she said. "You discarded me. But he saw me." The soldiers hesitated. The commander didn't. He fired. A blur of light and sound erupted. When it ended, Aaron stood with a smoking gun, one leg trembling. The commander lay sprawled. The remaining soldiers retreated, not because of the weapon, because of her. Varea stood tall, shimmering like a living star. 2 months later, Earth's transport ship landed in the outskirts of the Rust Belt ruins. Varea stepped aboard, hand in hand with Aaron. She wasn't a prisoner. She wasn't cargo. She was a guest of honor. Her mind, her so-called malfunctions, allowed her to design an energy lattice Earth had only theorized. She would go on to create healing chambers, faster than light drives, and AI translation systems that could speak to minds, not just mouths. People called her brilliant. People called her a genius. But Aaron never called her anything but Varea. And to him, she would always be what no one else could see. A miracle.